So today we're doing arpeggio practice. When I practice arpeggios, I generally like to write myself a little song. This helps break up the monotony of the metronome and of just practicing sweep picking up and down. So today's video is a 2-for-1. Essentially the sequence that I wrote, we're going to start and I'm going to play it the first time through with a descending kind of Jason Becker inspired rolling arpeggio sequence. And then the second time through, I'm going to do the exact opposite. I'm going to start with an ascending run and kind of practice the same sequence of chords and arpeggios except backwards picking. So that just helps me practice them both ways. You'll see what I mean. I'll play them both fast, I'll play them both slow, and then we'll do a breakdown. So stick around for as much or as little as you like. Here we go. All right, here's the breakdown. I'll go through the first time a little bit slower, and then I'll do the second way around a little bit quicker. So here's the first one. I'm starting. This is basically, starts with an E minor. I'm sorry, this guitar is an E flat. We're just gonna pretend it's an E. Everybody will be happy. I apologize. I love playing this guitar. It's super happy, and it stays in E flat, so let's just deal with it. Anyway, cool. So we're starting on an E minor. So it starts with a 3-string, and it just kind of taps on that little extension, and it jumps down into the 5-string. So 3-string, extension, 5-string. Now we go to the 5 chord. So the 5 chord of E minor is B, and here we're doing a B major. I'm not really hitting the 7. So B major with the same tap extension, sorry, not a tap, but the same extension note. And then I just, I quickly go up the second one double time rather than sliding back down. So it just gives an extra little bit of a boost. Sounds kind of cool. Don't rush through it. Try to hit every note of the arpeggio, but run it quick. It feels good. So that second one. Now we jump down into an A minor, and no extra extension this time. It's just kind of a straight roll, like a Jason Becker inspired. Now we're going to the 5 chord again. So the 5 chord of A would be E and E major. Now I'm kind of jamming a bunch of notes in there. So I'm coming back up the E major 5 string, slightly quicker, and then I go down the E major 6 string to end on the E. What I mean? I just kind of jam them in and make them fit. It's a little bit tougher to do it on a slow-mo. It's easier to jam a ton of notes in when it's quicker. Anyway, so from there, we jump down into a, what is this, a B minor? And this is just straight. Now into an A major. It's all the same patterns. Sorry. And now here it kind of shifts. So we have like an F major, straight down, straight up, and then sliding into a G major 5 string, straight down, straight up. And here we're jumping on like an F diminished. That's just kind of the straight diminished pattern. Now I'm ending this arpeggio thing with a picking run, but to get there, I want to get down the A minor scale first. I'm doing that in groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, starting with an upstroke. So then I have the next group of 6 with an upstroke on the B string. Now I'm starting the final run on an upstroke. This will be a Petrucci style inside-outside alternating run that'll end in a tap. So you'll see what I mean. So here we go. So those are groups of 9 notes. So the first sequence starts on the downstroke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the next part of this A minor sequence starts on an upstroke. So this is inside picking. Now when we hit the D string, sorry, the G string, we're now back into outside picking. Just ending with a little tap thing. So that's the first sequence. The second time around, and I'll go through this quicker, you'll get it, is the same chord structure, just starting the arpeggios on the other side. So starting on the 5th and going into the root. So the E minor, starting on that 5th. Straight down and up, or up and down a 5-string sweep. The second one is the B major, so it's the same starting point. B major, now into the A minor, starting with the A. Twice. Now the E, starting with the 3rd. Now into the B minor. 5-string sweep. To the A major 5-string. Starting with the 5th. Now the F major and the G major, they're straight up and down instead of straight down and up. So here we're starting on the F instead of the F up here. Slide into the G. Now here we do the diminished 5-string sweeps, which are a little tricky to grab sometimes, but so here I'm starting on a G sharp. And now I'm sliding up 3 frets to hit the next diminished position. So the next one will start on this B that I'm ending on here. So I'm sliding into the B. Same pattern. And now instead of running up the A minor picking run to end this sequence, I'm going to run up a C major, which is all the same notes. I just wanted to end this one in major, and instead of picking it, I'm going to do a legato. So and here I'm fretting the what would that be? That'd be like a C. And I'm fretting it because I don't have enough frets to tap it on this guitar. Otherwise, I'd tap it just to be consistent. So that last little run, I'm only picking when I'm changing strings. Good luck. Have fun.